Five for sure.
Hello.
Hello.
Sí.
Okay, perfect. We're going to wait for 3 minutes and we're going to begin. It is grammar, right? Yes? Yes, it is grammar. Actually, we have 2 hours. But we are going to rest 20 minutes. So I'm going to give you first from 12 to 12:40 and then at 1 and 1:40, right? 1 to 1:40.
Profe, no le entendí.
Okay, listen. We are going to have 2 classes, right? One is from 12 to 12:40 and the other one is from 12:40 to 1:40.
No, profe, solo tenemos una clase.
No, we have 2. We have to recover. Okay? No, it's just this week. The next week, I don't know. The next week, possibly, we are going to have more. We are going to have classes, normal classes, yes, but the things are going to be just virtual. I don't know. They are going like 15 classes per 15 hours per week. So every day it could be 3 or 4 hours of class. And resting. Hi, your friend. Okay, so we are going to begin. We are going to study today frequency adverbs. Okay, yes. No, this not, it's not this one. No, it's
José, muteate.
they don't let me see this. Oh, okay, here. No, it was. Okay, listen. Here we have the frequency adverbs, right? So, listen. Frequency adverbs, they are going to give you a percentage that you do the things, how frequently or how often we do an activity. Everybody late today. Okay. Okay. So when you do something 100%, you always do that. 95% almost always, 90% usually, 80% generally, 70% often, 70% frequently, 50% sometimes, 30% of occasionally, 10% rarely, 10% seldom. They have the same meaning, basically. 5% hardly ever, scarcely ever, 5% too. So here we have four expressions that are similar, yes, in meaning. Rarely, seldom, and hardly ever, scarcely ever. Yes, you can use it when you do it. And 0%, if you do never do something, you use never, okay? They are frequency adverbs. Examples, Karen always tells lies. She almost always drinks milk in the morning. I usually have cheese for breakfast. We generally go to the gym. They often play games. I frequently get up at 7. I sometimes watch TV. I occasionally eat fast food. He rarely calls me. My parents seldom read the newspaper. Mom hardly ever eats breakfast, so Dad scarcely ever listens to music. My brother never smokes. The place of frequency adverbs. So we usually put the frequency adverbs in the middle of the sentence, so between the subject and the verb. You can notice that they are in the middle of the sentence. Often, sometimes, usually. Yes? Here we have the subject, here we have the verb. Okay? So they are before, okay, they are after the subject and before the verb. Except the verb to be, except the verb to be. Okay, most auxiliary verbs, have, has, had, can, may, could, must, should, could, will, mold. When there is moral verb or auxiliary verb on the main verb, the adverb goes between them. So after the auxiliary, so we can usually, okay, my friends have occasionally gone, I had never seen, you must always, and after to be, he's always late, they are sometimes unhappy, often on time, you are seldom wrong. Okay, this is the position of this one. So people, on your notebook, I want you to write the lines, no examples, the lines. The first line here, the exception.
Profe, tengo que ir a buscar mi cuaderno rapidito.
Okay, look your notebook and
Yo también, profe, también tengo que buscar mi cuaderno.
modals. Okay, so you have to write this, please. They are the rules.
Teacher,
Yeah.
we need to write, we usually put this frequently in the middle of the sentence between the subject of the verb and modals and actually verb, have, has, had, and all that.
Yes.
Okay.
No, but from here. Okay? We usually put these frequency adverbs in the middle of the sentence between the subject and the verb. Except to be. We use the verb, these adverbs after am, is, or are. When there is a modal verb or auxiliary verb, main verb, the adverb goes between them. Okay?
Okay.
Teacher, ¿qué era lo que había que copiar? No me acuerdo.
This place, okay. Place of the frequency adverbs. Okay, this line, this other line, and this line. 3 lines. It's not too much. Okay, is it place of frequency adverbs?
Listo, profe.
Ready? Okay, so this is the position that we have to put these frequency adverbs, sorry. Okay, so emphasis. Sometimes for a strong meaning, we can put some adverbs at the beginning of the sentence, some adverbs. We can put usually or occasionally, yes, at the beginning. So they create an emphasis of there, right? Sometimes at the end. We usually, okay, we play tennis usually. She goes to the gym sometimes to create emphasis, right? Now, some exceptions. We can put sometimes at the beginning, at the middle, or at the end. So sometimes it's an exceptions that we have here, right?
Hay que copiar eso.
Yeah. The lines, no examples, only the lines.
Profe, ¿puede poner lo de arriba de nuevo? Es que no me dio tiempo de copiarlo.
Okay. Up here.
Rápido, es que no me dio tiempo.
No, but which, where?
Profe, ¿qué más hay que copiar?
Emphasis.
Profe, hasta ahí, profe, hasta ahí.
Emphasis also.
Okay.
Teacher, ¿hasta dónde era? ¿Hasta cuál?
Emphasis also. You have to write this, okay? This emphasis here.
Profe, y eso es todo.
No, we continue. Okay, this one sometimes at the end also, right? So they can put it at the beginning or the end, usually and occasionally. Why? They give you emphasis. You want to emphasize in something. Okay, exceptions. Sometimes at the beginning, middle, or end. You can put it sometimes in any position. Okay? Yes, always cannot go at the beginning or the end of the sentence. Only in the middle.
Teacher, we need to write always cannot go at the beginning. That too.
Okay, pay attention, yes, but not examples. They are examples, no examples, only the line. Yes, this, only the lines. Sometimes at the end. We can put sometimes at the beginning, middle, or end. Always cannot go at the beginning or the end of the sentence, only the middle. Yes, only the lines here, not examples. Please. Ready? Okay, continue. Okay, now we're going to practice, right? Okay, listen. Okay, so always is 100% that you do the things. Almost always 95%. Usually 75%, often 50%, sometimes 25%, seldom 5%, rarely 5%, hardly ever 5%, and never 0, right? Okay. So fill in the blanks with the best adverbs or frequencies. Some sentences may have more than one answer. So we're going to check this one. How many we have in line here? Participants 19. Okay, we have 12 to work with. Hey guys, don't scratch my screen. I'm going to get you one to everybody. Okay? Not two, I'm going to get you one. Okay, you are not in elementary school. It was supposed that you are in high school. I don't know why you do this. It is serious. Okay. Pay attention. They say, my brother is never sad. He's happy. Always. You put always. I was late for work only one time last week. I am? Why could we go there?
Never.
No, because they say one time last year. So it's more than 1%.
Rarely.
Hardly ever. No, never. Hardly ever. Okay? I was late for only one time last year, so I am hardly ever late. Okay? Okay, we're going to try. Mr. Alejos, Mary failed only one test in high school, so she passed her test. She
Rarely.
no. Pay attention.
Usually.
Mary failed only one test in high school. She passed her test. Only one. Failed only one. The rest, she passed the rest.
No, profesor, me enreda.
Because you don't pay attention, guys.
Sí, anda, pues. Enreda.
Listen, okay, listen. Mary failed only one test in high school. Only one. Suppose that she has 20 or 10 tests.
Almost always, profe.
Almost always. Okay. Okay, almost always. Pay attention and read well. Okay. Isabella, I always remember to do my homework. I forgot to do it.
I never.
Okay. Mirabel. Steven seldom goes to a cinema. He sees movies. He what? He seldom sees movies, or he rarely sees movies. Okay. Who's next? Alejandra. Okay. Judy saw a doctor for the first time in 3 years, so she gets sick.
She. It could be rarely.
Yes, rarely. Okay. She rarely gets sick. Very good. 7, Suleiman. I get up at 5 o'clock 7 days a week. 7 days a week. I get up early. Suleiman.
Yes. Profe, the shark. I see shark.
Okay, let's see your chart. Yes, you can see here. See it. Look at the chart.
Almost.
Okay, pay attention. If the week has 7 days and you wake up at 7 every single day of the 7 days, what is the percentage? 7 of 7 is 100, so 100%. So what is the answer, Suleiman?
Always.
Ah, yeah, okay. So I always get up earlier. 8, it's always hot and sunny where I live. That's why see snow. Maribel,
That's why I never see snow.
very good. Okay. 9. Let me check people over here. Sophia, hello. I can see you, everybody. So, okay. Sophia, if they say, okay, do you ever drink coffee? Yes, but only not often, just a few times a week.
Usually.
But not often. They say not often. They say just a few times a week. Few times a week. It could be some when they say sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yes, but only sometimes I think. Not often. Just a few times a week. Yeah, sometimes could be go there. Prince, next. My sister almost never eats burgers and fries. She
She always.
My sister almost never eats burgers and fries. She,
So take.
she always, pay attention. She
She
always,
she always
say
eats
that almost never, so
healthy.
almost always, right? Okay.
Ah, okay.
She almost always eats healthy food.
Yes.
Hey, Isabella, I take a bus to class maybe 3 or 4 days a week.
I sometimes take bus to class, maybe 3 or 4 days a week.
Mm, it could be often because it's 50%. Okay, Farhana, do you ever watch action movies? No, never. Well, I watched an action movie a few years ago, so I guess should say
Almost always.
almost always. Okay, very good. Okay. Let me change this. Okay. Okay, listen. It is not okay. We're going to practice with. Uh, where are you, Prince? Are you in the street? Wow. You see, Prince is on the street. He's going to start too much. I think that he's with the bicycle there and everything. Wow. No, 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 no.
Sir, I am in the room.
You're in the room. I saw you on the street. Okay. So here we have the frequency adverbs, right? We studied the position of the adverbs. Okay. Now, we're going to rewrite these sentences, right? Okay. Rewrite the sentences using the frequency adverb in the correct position. Okay. Prince, the students arrived late. What is the correct position of for always?
The students always arrive late.
Okay, very good. Nicole, Maria eats meat for dinner. You have to put often.
Maria often eats meat for dinner.
Very good, Nicole, very good. Jose, Mr. Alejos, Joseph goes to movies on Wednesday, usually.
Joseph usually goes to the movie on Wednesday.
Okay. Leah leaves the class seldom. Camila. Leah leaves the class seldom.
Leah seldom leaves the class.
Leah seldom leaves the class. Very good. Okay. Alejandro. Okay. Alejandro Garnica. Laura gets bad grades at school.
Laura never gets bad grades at school.
Okay, very good. Farhana. Michael reads in class.
Michael reads rarely in class.
Michael
Rarely reads in class.
Okay.
Profe, ¿no se faltó uno?
No. Exercise. In your notebook, describe a typical day in your life from the time to get up in the morning until you go to bed. Use the following words to show the order of your activities.
Profe, eso es un parágrafo.
At, clock, after that, later, and frequency adverbs. For example, I always
Profe, pero eso es un parágrafo.
For example. Okay, begin with your paragraph. Okay.
Es imposible que usted no nos ponga un parágrafo.
Isabella, don't play with my screen. I'm going to give you one.
Pero si no soy yo, profe.
I saw.
Yo creo que no se Gabriel.
Okay.
Se anda riendo ahí.
My paragraph.
Profe, pero suba que no
See
puedo
you.
ver las instrucciones.
Profe, pero
Teacher,
lo puedes subir. Lo puedes subir para ver las instrucciones.
No podemos ver.
Yes.
Gracias.
Begin to work. You have 8 minutes. Describe a typical day in your life from the time you get up until in the morning until you go to bed. So use the following words to show the order of your activities. Okay, then, next, first, after that, later, and use frequency adverbs in the correct position.
usted sabía que hay una manera de ver, tienes que estar rayando la pantalla. No sé, se lo digo.
Debe ver, déjame ver, yo busco. Pero para mí, ¿qué es? Eres tú.
No, profe, si estoy haciendo, estoy escribiendo en el cuaderno.
Profe, yo creo que es ese Gabriel porque se
Gabriel.
anda riendo.
O sea, Gabriel se asustó cuando dije
Teacher,
una manera.
Sí.
Que hay una
¿Por qué me
manera.
meten?
se
¿Por
nota
qué me
que
meten?
Desde aquí lo vi.
él es el único que está
Who was the person?
¿Pero por qué me meten a mí?
Porque te asustaste. No sabes hacer las cosas.
Profe, yo le estoy diciendo porque yo tengo pruebas que no soy yo.
Sí. Ahora me meto y miro. Ya se le pongo un 1.
No, no, pero profe, yo no soy.
Ok. No problem. Next week we are going to change. No problem.
Profe, y eso que le pusieron de grama es el mejor.
Ah,
Profe, después se las mandamos al
Teacher,
correo.
teacher, tengo una pregunta.
I like paragraphs. You don't like paragraphs. Tell me.
Profe, gracias por escuchar mis sabias palabras.
Sí.
Esto lo tenemos que hacer en el cuaderno y luego se lo tenemos que enviar a usted.
No me lo tienen que enviar. Hazlo nada más en el cuaderno. It is a
Profesor, es una práctica.
Yes.
Okay.
Quedan 2 minutos, profe, pero todavía no son las...
I know.
Profe, cuando se termine nos volvemos a meter otra vez enseguida.
Yes. Okay. No, at the same time. Rest 20 minutes. Yes? Okay.
Qué pereza.
Relájate, bro, o sea, calma.
Les van a poner todas las clases conmigo donde sigan diciendo que pereza.
Me la pusieron en grama porque usted es el mejor.
Profe, recuerde que la frase, profe, recuerde que la frase que pereza era de Liz. Era de Liz. Esa frase era
Ah, where's Liz? Liz is in Santiago with coronavirus.
La que comía todo.
He doesn't have coronavirus because in Santiago there's no coronavirus.
Se andaba comiendo en su clase.
Liz, yes.
Y ya están las, profe, ya están las tablas.
She was very... Hi, Talbotero. She didn't enter this year?
Profe, Alejandro lo extraña.
Is Alejandra? Ah, yes, they say A, Alejandro.
Profe, yo no tengo tanto para
Estoy copiando, profe.
un día de mi vida.
Alejandro Garnica.
No, yo no. Yo no soy, profe.
You were.
Voy a quedarme así toda la clase, profe, para que...
Terminé, profe.
Okay.
¿De resolver o de copiar?
See you in the next hour, please. Yes?
En el otro martes, chao.
No. After this hour.
Ahorita.
See you at 1.
Ay, no, chao.
Yeah.
Profe, tenemos que esperar 20 minutos.